Hey guys, Spark from BladeForums.com here, and we are live. So, you may be able to hear the noise in the background. We've got torrential rainstorms going on here in Louisville, Kentucky. It is Sunday, June 9th. We are almost halfway through the 20th anniversary year of giveaways. Hey to each and every one of you who decided to tune in this week. Hey to Gary. Hey to Lisa. Hey to Misplaced Hillbilly. Chuck Clark. David Horning. How's it going to all of y'all? So yeah, we have, we're actually live and working today. Last week we had technical difficulties due to YouTube, not to anything from my incompetence for once, which is a surprise. But yeah, YouTube decided not to work, and this week it is. So here's what we're going to do. Since we weren't able to get the live stream working last week, we're going to give away the Chimera this week, along with the Cold Steel Ultimate Hunter in Orange this week. So we're going to do, if I can get this positioned right, we're going to do a 2-for-1 here on the live stream giveaway. So that means we're going to give away 2 sets of stickers, 2 sets of patches, 2 sets of t-shirts, 2 memberships, both of the grand prizes for last week, and we'll do a live stream giveaway prize pack, including such choice items such as YOG sticker, K-Bar stickers, HK Knife sticker, the ubiquitous SE AH1 arrowheads that we've been giving away pretty much every week for the last 24 weeks. This week we'll be giving away a Condor. We'll be giving away a Condor knife and tool hat, and everyone's fan favorite, the gas station hobo knives. This one an AK-47 Flying Falcon, model 15342. You know it's quality when it's both AK-47 and a Flying Falcon. And as an extra bonus prize, somebody will get a packet of soy sauce from my lunch last week. So yeah, we are live. Things are going on. Lisa's apparently at a campground and has spotty service. Well, good for you for being so dedicated that you tuned in despite camping. Iron Kid's here, so that's good. Big Bad Goth is here because you can't have one without the other. And who knows? Everyone else is probably still traveling from Blade Show, which was this weekend, and we have got a bunch of stuff to cover. So let's go to the news topics here. Blade Show, of course, was this weekend, so there was a lot of new stuff featured. The Custom Knife of the Year, or rather, the Blade Show Knife of the Year award winners for this year. Overall Knife of the Year was from Fox Knives. This is the Fox Knives Radius. And as you can see here, this opens in a kind of interesting manner. This has got a groove where this is the thumb stud, and you just push that around the groove. For those of you who have some knowledge of knives in the industry, this is actually very similar to how the older Camillus knives with the would open. I'll see if I can find one to demonstrate later on in the show. If I'd been more prepared, I would have grabbed that. Other Blade Show Award winners this year, you had Microtech getting American Made Knife of the Year with their SOCOM Elite. Spyderco got their most innovative American design with the Para 3 Lightweight. Most innovative imported design was the WE Knives 03 or WE Knife .037. Best Buy was the CRKT CEO, which this knife has been incredibly popular. This has been just a huge success for CRKT this year. A lot of demand. And the Investor Collector Knife of the Year was a Protec Warinsky brand masterpiece custom that you can see here on the screen. Mirror polished blade, beautiful engraving works, mother of pearl, gold inlays. The sucker sets you back $12,000. in a move that surprises exactly no one, Chris Reeve Knives again wins the Manufacturing Quality Award. They get this regular like clockwork. Chris Reeves just has that is that good that they're constantly winning the Manufacturing Quality Award. And let's see here. Collaboration of the Year, Castrum Large Felt, Cast Iberia Large Felt Lockback with the what looks to be a N690 blade and curly birch scales. Kitchen Knife of the Year was the Apogee Dragonstorm set. Individual achievement, you have Tony Bowes here on the left and Mel Pardue won that. And Cutlery Hall of Fame inductee by proclamation was Blade magazine editor and all-around nice dude Steve Shackelford. So, yeah, there's a whole list of stuff here for Custom Knife Awards. Shigurov won Best Tactical. Best Kitchen Knife went to Doberman Ford. Best Fixed Blade, Harvey Dean. Best New Maker, Evan Nicolaides. And various other things. Most Innovative Design, R.J. Martin, and such. But there's a couple other things that I want to show off that happened here, or happened at Blade Show. RMJ Tactical came out with a new Tomahawk, their version of the Vietnam Tactical, which is the Model 1, if I can find it. This just got announced on their site and on their Facebook page last week. Let's see if we can see it here. Model 1 here. Nope. Okay. Might be on their Facebook page. Let's try that out. Okay, so this is the new Model 1 from R&J Tactical. And as you can see, for those of you who are familiar, this is very much the same Tomahawk as the standard Vietnam-style Tomahawk. What happened was RMJ got a hold of the dies from the American Tomahawk Company forgings when they were doing their stuff through Furman Knives back in the day. The dies were basically clapped out and worn through, so RMJ remachined them, and they're doing their take on the Vietnam Tactical Tomahawk. They're using the injection molded handle where they've changed the design from the diamond plate handle design to one that's more analogous to their standard strike and other combat talent and other tomahawks that they do. And the best part about this is that the price is going to be $175. So you're going to have a super high quality American-made Vietnam-style tomahawk that is going to be available for under $2. So that's really cool. That's one of the neat things that was revealed this week during Blade Show. The other neat thing is that the Sebenza 31 is coming out and replacing the Sebenza 21. The Sebenza 21 had a good run, had a good number of years. The 31 here has got, as you can see from the picture, the inlays or onlays are going to be completely different. And they're going to have some substantial differences here. One-piece onlay, ceramic ball, lock face is going to change. There's going to be some other behind-the-scenes changes. So what's going to happen here is that the 31 is going to be an inline switch over from the 21, where they're discontinuing the 21, and they're going to keep making the 21 until their existing orders are done, but they're not taking any new orders on it. And after all those are gone, the 31s are going to replace it. Various dealers have already placed orders on the 31s. 31s are going to have the same availability in single blades and Tanto blades. You're going to see micarta inlays in natural and black. You're going to see wood inlays in box elder, bog oak, and burl. You're going to see the Damascus switchover to Chad Nichols Damascus from the Devin Thomas Damascus, because Devin is getting out of the Damascus game, so you'll be seeing 3 or 4 new Damascus patterns as opposed to the older style. So that's interesting as well. So yeah, it's interesting thing to see with the Chris Reeve knives. You can see the Sebenza 31 is already up on their website, where they're doing the inline replacement with the this year's computer-generated graphics. They've got the Rhino, they've got the Lunar Landing, Chainmail, Canvas Micarta, Box Elder Burl, Macassar Ebony, Bog Oak, and etc. So those are already, they're taking orders on that. So if you are no longer wanting your 21 Sebenza and you want to upgrade to the new hotness of 31, then now is your chance. So otherwise, that is it as far as Blade Show news goes. We have a whole gamut of things to talk about as far as news in the world. But like I said, since this week we are doing a 2-for-1 here, where we have got 2 weeks worth of giveaways to do. I'm going to have to squeeze in everything between doing the giveaways for the sticker, the giveaway for the patch, giveaway for the t-shirt that you can see behind me, and giveaways for the memberships and grand prizes. Also, there have been questions, where's my prizes from weeks previous, because I have been moving. Things have been buried and stuff like that. I have started getting out stuff from week 18 and 19 and 20 and 21. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that'll be going out the door here on Monday. We are digging out from the move. We are getting caught up, so everything is going to be good to go. So yeah, looks like the rain is finally starting to calm down a little bit, so you guys may notice reduction in background noise here, so that's nice. And yeah, if you guys saw anything on the forums that interested you from the Blade Show, bring it up, and I'll be happy to talk about it as best as I can. So yeah, so let's see how this goes here. Let me get to week 23. Actually, let me get to week 22 and 23, and we will get this going. All right, so here's the deal. So in order to handle this correctly, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the week 22 giveaway for the Ontario Chimera first, because that way I'm not having to go back and forth and screw up the random.org thing here. In order to eliminate accusations of nepotism and stuff like that, favoritism, whatever, cheating, we use random.org to generate the random numbers for all the threads, or for all the giveaways. And as you can see here, it comes set up with between 1 and 100, but when we go to the giveaway thread, the giveaway threads in question for the Ontario Chimera, we have 18 pages of postings. So let's take a look here. Let's go down all the way to the end. All right. And okay, this guy here, Donald Carroll, sorry about your luck, Donald, but yeah, you and Nostimos here should not have entered because you entered past the deadline. So the last posts in the thread that qualified are 354. So let's go back to random.org. So post number 2 is the first eligible post. Post number 354 is the last eligible post. And when I hit the generate button, it will pick a random number between 2 and 354. And that person, provided they follow the rules for the giveaway, will win whatever prize. This is a free giveaway. There's no requirement for people to pay or to be a paid subscriber to win prizes. As long as you registered before November 2nd, 2018, which is the date of our 20th anniversary, then you are eligible to win any of the prizes in the giveaway threads. The one restriction we have, though, is to for people who don't have a paid subscription, they must send a letter with their post number, username, address, why they'd like to win the knife, to bladeforums.com at 8007 Vinecrest Avenue, suite number 6, Louisville, Kentucky 40222. That is our address. You send that letter to us to validate that you are entering and that you're a real person, that you haven't spammed a whole bunch of accounts. Thus far, yet to get a single letter. I don't know why people are refusing to send stamped letters to let us know that they're actual people. We have picked a number of registered users who would have won prizes but had not sent letters at all. So yeah, not sure what's going on. We'll see what happens. All right, so what we're going to do here is, first and foremost, we're going to give away the bladeforums.com sticker, the logo sticker here, which will look just like the bladeforums.com logo that you see up in the upper left corner of the screen, or looks just like the bladeforums.com logo right here in the center of the screen, minus the shining. So when I click the generate button here, as I am now, post number 275 is the winner for the bladeforums.com sticker in week 22. So let's go to the giveaway thread. Oops. Don't want to hit the ban button. All right, so post 275 might be on page 14. Yep, let's take a look here. Post 275. Post 275, old guy. 275 OLD_GUY wins the bladeforums.com sticker. So congrats to old guy. That's how simple it is. All you have to do, post that you're in, post in the thread, make sure that you have sent your self-addressed letter if you're a registered user. If you're not a registered user and you have a paid subscription, then you're good to go. And I will be sending the old guy a private message congratulating him after all is said and done. So let's burn through this. We're going to burn through the Chimera real quick, get that week's stuff done, and then we'll go back to some news articles. Then we'll do the cold steel, and then we'll get back to everything else. So up next, the bladeforums.com. Up next is the bladeforums.com Velcro patch. We'll be giving that away to post number 134. So go to the giveaway thread again. 134 should be on page 8, I believe. Nope, page 7. All right, Duramax, post number 134. 134, Duramax. And yeah, Duramax in Connecticut, or knife maker service provider from Connecticut, member since 2012, has 3,400 posts, has received 2,500 likes, and a trade rating of 100%. Awesome. So he has won the bladeforums.com Velcro patch, and he's good. Let's see, what is a big ass folder? Just bought the Cold Steel XL Espada. Yeah, that thing, Cold Steel XL Espada is huge, man. That thing is like a pocket sword, and I think that's what the intent behind it was that it was designed for places that did not have limits on knives that were folding, but you were limited in what you could carry on fixed blades, but folders, they didn't have a blade limit, so they invented the Espada so that people could carry giant fixed blade folder and folding knives. So yeah, that's how that is. Let's see here, what else is going on? 2 minute or let's see. So yeah, Just trying to catch up and see what's going on in the chat stream here. Apparently, I'm not paying attention enough to see what's going on here, but that's fine. Let's get back to random.org. Up next, we're going to do the giveaway for the logo t-shirt. You may not be able to see it behind me, but it is there. Let's do this. Here we go. Here's a picture of what the logo t-shirt looks like. Vintage or photo circa from the previous shop that we moved from. And here's a photo of all the bladeforms.com Velcro patches that we just gave away for week 22. So week 23, we're going to do the t-shirt here. So let's do random.org. Let's hit generate and post number 83, which will be on page 5. So let's go to page 5 and post number 83, Doug WTX. 83 Doug WTX wins the bladeforms.com t-shirt. So, I should have gone to the giveaway thread. So, yeah, you can see here, post number 83 in the giveaway thread is Doug WTX. So, he is good to go. So, next up, we are going to do the bladeforms.com membership. Let's go to random.org. Let's hit that generate button. All right, post number 351. So go to the giveaway thread. 351 should be the last page. All right, post number 351 is Andre 21. So 351 Andre 21. And let's go ahead and do his while I got him up on the screen here. December 11th. Save changes. Boom. All right, so cool. Andre is taken care of on that. So already done on him. And now we are at the grand prize of the Ontario Knife Company Chimera. The Ontario Knife Company Chimera is a pretty cool knife here. This knife came about out of the XM8 bayonet project that they were going to do in the early 2000s. The U.S. Army was wanting to get away from the M16 and the M4 carbine, and they had the XM8 trials. And part of the XM8 trials was a requirement for a new bayonet. So all the major knife companies got into it. Camillus had an offering, Ontario had an offering, or rather, all the major OEMs had one. I believe, I think Schrade was still around back then. I think they had an offering. But the neat thing is that the Ontario wound up winning the Marine Corps contract with the OKC-3S. Even though the OKC-3S didn't meet any of the requirements that were set, or supposedly the OKC-3S didn't meet the requirements that were set because they wanted a wire cutters built into the package. They wanted there was a whole bunch of requirements. There had to be like screwdrivers built in. There had to be wire cutters and concertina wire cutters. There had to be various other stuff. And Ontario apparently did not meet those requirements, but they still won, and they came in under cost. So after the OKC-3S bayonet came out, not everybody needed a bayonet, and Ontario was looking around. They're like, well, hey, man, this is a great knife. People want a combat knife. How can we make this a little bit better? So what they did was they switched out the guard here and got rid of the bayonet loop in the top and just put a conventional guard, and took the pommel from the Ontario ASEC Aircrew Survival Knife that they had a NSN for, and put it together with a different color Dynaflex handle and different color sheath, and boom. the Chimera was born. So it's basically an OKC3S bayonet without the bayonet hardware. And, if you're into the combat knives, if you like the fighting knives, this is a hoss. This is a big beast. 8.25-inch blade, 1095 steel, sharpened top edge. This is a worker. This is a fighter. And somebody's going to be super happy with that. Do you ever see Major Fugly Cool's vid on the Chimera? No, I haven't seen that. I'll have to check that out after we're done with this. So yeah, Mayor Fugly Cool's vid on the Chimera. Let's see if I can pull that up while I'm doing this. Chimera. Ooh, snap. So yeah, apparently there is a thread. Apparently this is Mayor Fugly Cool, and he apparently broke his Chimera. Well, that sucks. Sorry to see that this dude was able to break it. I think it's a cool knife. So hey, we'll see what happens. Hopefully the winner is very happy with it. So let's get to random.org, and we will pick the winner for this. And all right, yep. Let's get back to the screen here, if I can find it. All right, there's the giveaway thread, and here's random.org. So post number 332. So yep, not page. Not post number 2, sorry, whoever had post number 2 in chat there. But number 332 is the winner, so let's get back here. 332, Blue Sky wins with post 332. Blue Sky. Cool. So yeah, that is how we do it. It's 5:30 now. We've handled the first set of giveaways for the Ontario Chimera and various other stuff. Ontario Chimera, the Bladeform sticker, the bladeforms.com Velcro patch, the bladeforms.com logo t-shirt. So, yeah, week 22 is done. So now we can get back to me being a dumbass, and he does stupid shit to a knife. And, yeah, Major Fugly. Oh, yeah, some people go out of their way to wreck stuff without reason, and they're like, it's use the knife how it's supposed to. If you're going to take your knife and you're going to hammer it into a log, and then you're going to climb up on it and try to do a swan dive, yeah, you're probably going to break it. The knife's not designed for that. I see people that do just crazy things. Hey, man, here we are at knifechannel.com, and we tried to use our Benchmade Bug Out to help jumpstart our car by putting it across 2 battery terminals, and the blade has all this discoloration now, and it doesn't hold an edge. Why? Why, people? Why do you do this? I don't know. But so it goes. All right, so week 22 is under wraps, and I can ship out the Chimera. And now we have week 23 for the Cold Steel Ultimate Hunter in orange. So this is a cool little knife here. Unlike the picture for the Cold Steel, this one has serial number 001 on it. The one that we're actually giving away here is serial number, I don't know if you could see it, but 982. Yeah, the autofocus isn't working too well, but this is really cool. Cold Steel listened to a bunch of people and went with high quality high quality stainless. For a lot of years they were doing lower end stainless steels, or they had their Sanmai, but now they're doing S35VN and various other high-end stainlesses on some of their premium knives. This got a G10 handle. It has a pocket clip that can be replaced with a left-handed pocket clip that comes in the box. Lockback knife, or I believe what they call it is their triad lock design. Dual thumb studs here. You can see thumb stud on the back, thumb stud on the front, some jimping on the handle. Really just a good all-around folding hunting knife that is very cool. I'm very pleased with this. Somebody is going to get this and be super happy, whoever wins it. So that'll be great. My eyes, LOL, orange brightness. Yeah, it is bright orange. It is well, that's important though. You know, if you go out in the field and you drop your knife on the ground, you know, you want to be able to see it. Deers can't see orange, humans see orange, you know, so it's always handy to be able to see your knife when you set it down on the ground, especially when you're cleaning game. So, all right, let's get to the week 23 giveaway thread here. All right, so week 23's giveaway thread for the Cold Steel Ultimate Hunter. Let's see how many posts we had on it. All right, so cool. All right, we had a grand total of 380 posts. Let's go to random.org. Let's get these numbers updated. Instead of 354, we have 380. And actually, let's hit reload on this, and that way there's no generated number. Nobody will think that we've already picked something. So 380. All right, so before we get to the giveaway thread for week 23 in the Cold Steel, let's talk about week 24. This week's entry is for the Benchmade Bug Out. As you can see, Benchmade was super sweet enough to laser engrave a version of the bladeforums.com logo onto the blade for us. So whoever gets this is going to get a one-of-a-kind knife. The Benchmade Bug Out has been a runaway hit for the last 2 years. Anyone who comes into the shop wanting a super lightweight knife, you know, I will try to typically send them over to either a Bug Out or to the Benchmade 940-2 with the G10 handle, or the Zero Tolerance 450 in either titanium or carbon fiber, because, you know, quality materials. S30 V steel on this in tumbled finish. Blue titanium thumb studs. You have blue back spacers. GVL 6H Grivery blue handle. One of the neat things about this is that there's various companies out there like Flytanium who are providing aftermarket handle scales where you can pull the handle scales off and replace it with brass, copper, carbon fiber, whatever you want, and you can make the knife truly your own. So you can have this knife with the bladeforums.com logo etched on it and completely different handles if you choose. So yeah. In the meantime, though, since it's only 6:34, let's talk about some news topics for a minute. It has been an interesting couple weeks for the Second Amendment. Knife Rights here has had a couple victories and one setback a little bit. So basically, here's what happened. Back on May 30th, Knife Rights won in New York, where they convinced New York Governor Andrew Cuomo to sign A 5944, which repealed the state's laws on gravity knives. In New York, I've talked about this before. If you have any kind of knife that you can open with a wrist flick, with a any kind of knife drop like this, if you can open the knife with a knife drop and it opens, and the cop has unlimited chances to do that, it's considered a gravity knife and you go to jail. And they have arrested tens of thousands of people over this. Well, New York saw the writing on the wall. The state circuit court was going to allow the lawsuit that Knife Rights has been going hard 9 years on to go to the Supreme Court, despite the New York City DA and the district, or the New York City DA Blasio, the governor. They all were going to fight it, but they saw the writing on the wall and they were going to lose. So they decided to let the state ban get overturned by the state legislature, and that was going to be that. Well, just like any anti-gunners, they've found a way to keep up with their antics, where they're going to continue the gravity knife enforcement on subways. Yeah, because that's awesome. Nobody in New York City really has their own car, so if you take the subway, they're going to bust you for having a pocket knife. So, same as it ever was, this stuff's still going to have to go to, this is still going to have to go to the Supreme Court, and de Blasio is going to have his ass spanked. And, the worst part about this is that these politicians are using taxpayer money to do these, to follow their crusades. And it's just, it's a dick move. But what are you going to do? Anti-gun politicians and anti-knife politicians never really change their stripes. Knife Rights also managed to get their Texas ban on clubs and tomahawks and knuckles repealed, which is super cool, man. That's awesome. Trench knife, basically they had a ban on carry of clubs and tomahawks and possession of brass knuckles, including trench knives, for decades. That's been repealed. The location ban is still in effect, where you can't have it at specific locations, which I believe it's like school. Did you guys hear that? Man, that was some loud thunder. That's wild. So yeah, the location ban is still in effect apparently, but small steps are good steps. In federal, or we've got other terrible news. Last week, there was a mass shooting in Virginia Beach where a disgruntled employee basically quit his job, came back, and killed 12 people. And this sent people into an uproar because, apparently for the first time ever, this guy used a silencer, for his rampage. And, just like clockwork, anytime there's any kind of mass shooting, there's all kinds of misinformation out there that's going on. And, people who have never seen a silencer outside of a movie, people who have never, fired a gun with a silencer on it, people who have never, heard what a silencer or equipped gun sounds like, we're out there making all kinds of uninformed statements on there. And, unfortunately, it's, those of us in the gun community are used to it. But for me in particular, this really kind of made me a little bit irritated, because I am an NFA enthusiast. And, I've got lots of guns with silencers. I've got, silencers in 5.56. I've got silencers in 40, 45, 9mm, etc. And, to watch these people talk about how, oh my God, we need to ban silencers, and oh my God, silencers are assassin tools, and oh my God, all this stuff that's going on. No. The thing here is that the guy in question was a disgruntled employee. He brought multiple 45 caliber guns. He knew the layout of the place where he was shooting people up, and he basically set up an ambush for the cops and got in a protracted gun battle with the police when they went to take him down. So this has been kind of a weird case, because the perpetrator in question, if it had been the perpetrator in question was not the typical stereotype of mass shooter. Normally when mass shootings happen, people automatically assume it is a white male Christian, and they think, of course, they think he's a racist. Well, in this case, the mass shooter in question was a African American man who is Muslim apparently, and he killed 12 of his co-workers. So yeah, a lot of focus wasn't the focus didn't go to the shooter this time. We didn't have a discussion of the crisis of white supremacy in America, but instead we've got, oh my God, he used a semi-automatic handgun with with a silencer equipped. We have to do something about these semi-automatic handguns with silencers. Well, folks, for those of you who don't know what it takes to get a silencer, these are Form 4s. You have to fill out a Form 4 to get a silencer here in the U.S. And I literally, after a year of waiting, I just got a Form 4 in for a silencer for a Surefire SOCOM in 7.62. I had to get fingerprinted. It took a $200 check. It was a 12-month waiting period effectively. These things are not something you can go to Walmart and get. So it's ludicrous to see the same people who think that a silencer completely eliminates all noise from a handgun or rifle or whatever report, think that they're available, off the street and that they're not restricted in any way, shape, or form. So, the chief of police for Virginia Beach said that no gun control would have prevented the deadly attack, probably because this was A, gun-free zone, B, the guy had bought his handguns in 2018 and 2016, he brought multiple magazines and multiple guns, so really nothing you could have done there. But as soon as that kind of thing happens, oh shit, here we go again. So everybody and their brother decided to leap on the gun control bandwagon. Senator Mark Warner, Democrat from Virginia, said that he wanted to ban assault weapons, even though the shooting was done with handguns. Senator Michael Bennet blamed Mitch McConnell for the Virginia Beach shooting. I'm not sure how that works. Apparently because the Senate Republicans are not caving into the gun control demands of the Democrats. It's the Republicans' fault, not the shooter's fault. And even Trump, was making noises about how he wanted to ban silencers. Well, another bit of gun control news here is that Trump is nominating Chuck Canterbury to head the ATF. And some people think this is a good thing. They think that they think this is going to be a good nomination because he's apparently liked by the NSSF, who puts on SHOT Show. He's liked by the American Suppressor Association. So yeah, the NSSF went and highlighted his record, but the gun owners of America don't like him. They don't think that he's a good choice. He testified in support of anti-gunners like Sonia Sotomayor and anti-gun Attorney General Eric Holder, who's behind Operation Fast and Furious. When he was head of the Fraternal Order of Police, they backed congressional measures to expand NICS, and FOP, it supported universal background checks and opposed constitutional carry. So, I'm not sure what to believe here. I want to support somebody knowing what they're doing in charge of the ATF, but I don't know enough about this guy to know if he's pro-gun or not. What I do know is that right now we need all the pro-gun people we can. Like I said, the Democrats have been going on the attack with regards to the Second Amendment. Joe Biden got out there on this. Bernie Sanders, Kamala Harris, Chuck Schumer, Cory Booker, Beto O'Rourke, Andrew Yang, Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib, Hakeem Jeffries, Joe Kennedy, 3, Hickenlooper, Klobuchar. John Delaney, we're all out there talking shit about how we need gun control on this. And, there was some pushback by various pro-gun people. And there was actually a really good thread on Twitter. Let's see if we can find this thread here. Yeah. Well, yeah, there's a good thread on Twitter from Robbie Starbuck talking about why it's not the guns that are the problem, but people in general that are causing issues. So yeah, the talk about all the gun controls largely died down after the details about the gunmen came out. So yeah, hopefully this will go on to something else. CNN, Chris Como, made a post only in America when the NRA posted a video about a woman, Kim Corbin, who had, was a rape survivor, and she said she was going to protect her family. Anyone tries to harm her or her family, she'll shoot them. Chris Como, made a snarky remark only in America. Chris Como, as you may know, is a CNN talking head. So yeah, he caught some pushback on that. So some of y'all may have remembered me talking about Second Amendment sanctuaries. Well, another 2 townships declared themselves as Second Amendment sanctuaries in the last 2 weeks. You've got Paris, Maine. They declared themselves as a Second Amendment sanctuary, and you've got Commerce City, Colorado. Said that they're going to be a Second Amendment sanctuary. And I didn't realize this, but there are a ton of places that have declared themselves as Second Amendment sanctuaries. Look at all the green on the map here. These are all areas here that have that are dealing with left-wing voting. Left-wing politicians that are voting in anti-gun restrictions, and then the cities and townships are going out and doing what they can to declare, Second Amendment sanctuary things. Like right here, this is, God, I'm going blank. This is Illinois right here, and look at all the counties that have passed Second Amendment sanctuary resolutions. So that's kind of cool. Well, of course, as soon as anybody does anything positive in Illinois for guns, Illinois House decides to shit all over it, and they are screwing with gun owners by doing them dirty with the firearms owner ID card. How Illinois works is that they have. In order to have a gun in Illinois, you have to have a firearm owner's identification card. This is basically turning Second Amendment rights into a privilege. If you do not have the ID card, if the ID card lapses, then you are not only not allowed to have guns, but you can't even have ammunition. You need a FOID to purchase ammo in Illinois. U.S. has a really bad history of using procedures like this in a racist manner with literacy tests and poll taxes in order to disenfranchise minorities here in the U.S. So the FOID is just a modern version of the literacy test or the poll tax focused on firearms, and it effectively disenfranchises people who are poor and don't have, that can't go to the can't get the firearms owner ID card. Well, another bad thing about this is that with the FOID card, they are. Let me see if I can pull this up here. When you allow bureaucrats to do stuff like this, then they can price you out of being able to practice your right. Oh, well, it's the Second Amendment's not banned. Oh, we're not restricting the Second Amendment. No, we're just making you pay fees for it. Well, the Democrat-controlled House in Illinois decided they're gonna, the FOID was $10 since 1968. It was $10. and it was good for 10 years. Well, guess what? The new fee is $20, and it's no longer good for 10 years. It's good for 5 years. On top of that, they're going to have to submit fingerprints as part of their application. Why, I don't know. And you're going to pay $30 for the fingerprint fee. So basically, every 5 years, you're going to have to pay $50 to pay for your in order to practice your Second Amendment rights. Also, you're going to have to. Illinois is requiring private sellers to do transfers through dealers, so it's effectively banning face-to-face sales. It's now universal background checks that are in effect, which sucks because not when you need a gun, you don't always have time to go to the store. If there's civil unrest, if there's if your stalker is saying he's going to come over and kill you, having to wait until a gun store is open isn't always a practical thing. And that's a feature, not a bug, for the gun control people. So that's how that goes. So Illinois, sorry folks. Hopefully more Second Amendment rulings will come from SCOTUS, and you guys will be good to go. Fox News poll: 71% said gun violence is a major problem that the government should address. This has been going on for years. And the media don't recognize that, because this is largely because of how the media pushes gun violence. There's a huge public perception that gun crime and mass shootings and all this stuff are commonplace because the talking heads all push their own agenda. And in fact, gun violence is down. When we look at the reality, the public perception of crime, is that people think it's high. They think that there's more, 60% of people think there's more crime in the U.S. than there was a year ago. But, violent crime has decreased by 75% since the 1990s. And murders decreased by 50%. But people keep thinking that crime is higher because of the media. If it leads, it bleeds. And it doesn't help when you got people like Barack frickin' Obama going down to Brazil and saying that you can buy machine guns anywhere and everywhere you want to here in the U.S. from Walmart. Dude was president of the U.S. and thinks that anybody can buy a firearm anywhere, that any firearm can be purchased, that a firearm can be bought at any time whatsoever. There's no regulations on firearms, that you can purchase a gun over the internet and have it delivered to your house like from Amazon, and that machine guns apparently are anywhere and everywhere you want to. And he's going down to Brazil, which has a complete firearms prohibition in place there and some of the highest gun crime in the world, and saying these lies. So yeah, goofy shit, folks. We're almost at the end here. So a couple of NRA bits. Ackerman McQueen, which is the ad agency that NRA has used, basically has cut ties with the NRA. Ackerman McQueen was behind NRA TV. There's a couple different schools of thought going on with what's going on here. Ackerman McQueen says that they've lost faith in the NRA. NRA, on the other hand, says that Ackerman McQueen has been acting like scoundrels and not submitting proper billings. So yeah, there's no telling. Basically, though, a lot of people are really fed up with how the NRA is going. There's a whole bunch of FUDs going on. The NRA support for red flag laws and bump stock bans has caused a crisis of faith with membership. Me personally, I'm a life member. I don't like the way the NRA is going. I wanted to see Adam Kraut get appointed to the board of directors. I want to see term limits on the board of directors. I want to see the board of directors do a bunch of stuff. But, it's just, you have to have power and name recognition, and, until the board gets their shit together, nothing's going to change. So, let's see here. What else is going on? We have gun rights win in Pennsylvania, where the Pennsylvania Supreme Court said that said that the cops had immunity if they shoot somebody answering the door when they're armed. When a cop pounds on your door late at night and you answer the door going, "What the hell?" and you've got a gun, the cops have immunity. Well, Supreme Court said no in Pennsylvania, so that's a good news. And, really, I don't like talking about how the cops do stuff. That's a whole different kettle of fish, and there's a lot of problems with that. So let's go to a bit of brightness. Rambo Last Blood. Rambo 5 is coming out. And there's going to be 2 knives in Rambo 5. You've got the Heartstopper, and you've got the traditional Rambo cleaver. And both of these are going to be done by Dietmar Pohl, who you may know from Pole Force knives and his collaborations with Boker. Rambo 5 Rambo's always been about using knives in the movies. Knives have always been an integral part of the Rambo movies. Rambo 1, you had the Jimmy Lyle survival knife with the green cord wrap. Rambo 2, same knife with the sawback that had the black cord wrap. Rambo 3, you had the giant Bowie style from Gil Hibben. Rambo 4, you had the huge cleaver that he made out of an old truck leaf spring. And Rambo 5, hell yeah, man, we're going to see some cool knife action. So yeah, everybody's fan favorite, is going to be awesome. This installment, it looks like it's going to be Rambo versus the Mexican cartels. The bow has always been a good thing in the movie too. Rambo is. I'm looking forward to seeing Rambo. And another knife movie that's been in the theaters lately, John Wick 3. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. I'm not going to spoil it, but the knife scenes in John Wick 3 brought a little tear to my eye, and oh, that was some brutal knife action going on there. So yeah, that is awesome. I'm glad to see the next Rambo movie, the last Rambo movie, will be coming out soon. So yeah, that is it for news for this week. So yeah, it is 5:58 p.m. Let's get to the giveaway for the Cold Steel and related prizes. Again, we are going to do the sticker, the Velcro patch, the logo t-shirt, a bladeforms.com membership, and then the grand prize for the Ontario Ultimate Hunter in orange. Ooh, so neat. Bright orange. Awesome. And again, don't forget to register, or don't forget to get in the giveaway thread for the Benchmade Bug Out that's going on now. Get in there, post that you're in, do what you can, get in there and do your thing. And what else was there? Oh yeah, don't forget to hit like and subscribe and comment on our videos, guys. Need to see the likes and the subscribes and all that stuff on our videos, because that apparently helps us out somehow. I have no idea how the YouTubing stuff works. But yeah, do us all a favor. It's not too much to ask. Hit like and subscribe and ring the bell or whatever whenever Bladeforms posts a video. Do your own commentary, comment, leave comments down below on the video. And let's get to it. Let's go to the giveaway thread. Nope, that is the Bug Out giveaway thread. So let's get back to the Cold Steel giveaway thread. And, yep. Okay, we can turn that off as well. So yeah, Cold Steel Ultimate Hunter, and go to random.org. All right, so let's get this done. It is 6 o'clock. It's time to do that. Then we're going to do the live stream giveaway at the end. Let's get it done. All right, so first person to win on this is going to be post number 216. So let's go over to giveaway thread. Post number 216 should be on page 11, I think. Yep, page 11. So, page 11. 216. Sassafras Dogs 3. So, 216 Sassafras Dogs 3. Really, dude? You gotta have the longest name possible for your username? Well, congrats. You won the... congrats, Sassafras 3. You win the BladeForums.com logo sticker. And we're going to keep on rocking away. So let's get back to page 1 on the giveaway thread. Let's go to random.org and do up the next thing, which is going to be the BladeForums.com Velcro patch. BladeForums.com Velcro patch is made from PVC. It has a bunch of loop on the back. It's available in 5 separate colorways, as you can see up on the screen. Blue, gold for gold members. Then you have OD green, stealth gray, and multicam. So whoever wins that will be able to pick up whatever color they want. So let's go to random.org and we will hit generate here. And 364. So the last page here, 364. Is it going to be the last page or is it going to be the second to last page? Nope, last page. So 364 squishware. Squishware wins the BladeForums.com logo patch. So yeah, that's awesome. All right, so next up is the BladeForums.com t-shirt. Provide I can get to random.org again. Post number 284. So let's go to the giveaway thread. 284. I'm gonna guess that's on page 14. Nope, page 15. All right, so post number 284, Beck 51. Beck 51, unfortunately, is a registered user. Well, you know, at one point he had a paid membership because he's got an avatar here, but because he did not send a letter. Beck 51, because you did not send a letter in to let us know that you're an actual person, you don't get to win the prize. I'm sorry, dude. So yeah, sucks that you don't get the t-shirt, but that's fine. We can go to random.org and pick someone else. Seeing some stuff in the chat. I didn't know the gold was for gold members. Cool. I didn't know that either. I guess that's why explains why I got the blue one. I mean, you can get whichever colorway you want to, guys. I don't mind. I mean, the only reason I did the gold was for something for gold members to pick if they wanted. If you don't want, I personally prefer the blue classic logo. But you guys could do whatever you want to. So yeah, don't fret that it's that you have a gold membership. You didn't get the gold colored patch. It's just gold for that. So no worries. So yeah, let's hit the generate and pick a t-shirt winner. Post number 14. All right, so that's gonna be on page 1. Post number 14. Harry D. Harry D wins the t-shirt. So yeah, that's awesome. Dude's been a member since last year. Has a grand total of 75 posts and 100% trade rating. So awesome. He gets the Blade Forums t-shirt. So next up, David Horning. That's you. You won the t-shirt. Oh man, that's awesome! I'm glad that you tuned in. and you were able to be surprised with that. So yeah, I'll after the live stream is done, I will send you a PM asking you what shirt size you're going to want. We have, I think, small to 2XL. We're out of 3XL t-shirts, unless you want the old school style logo that we have. I found a bunch of the old school style bladeforms.com logo tees, as you can see here. Let me see here. Get the cam up. This is the old school style bladeforms.com logo tees. I've been giving these away as live stream prizes for folks. So yeah, man. If you wear up to 2XL, you'll be able to get the current logo. Otherwise, you can get the and you'll be all right. So yeah, let's get back to random.org. Let's pick the next person who is going to be getting the bladeforms.com membership, and that's going to go to page 250 or post number 255. So I want to say it's going to be page 14. Nope, page 13. $253, $254, $255. So RPN 255. RPN wins the membership, and I'm just going to get him activated while I've got it up here on the screen. So edit, get him to 2020, October 7th, save changes. All right, and he is good to go. All right, so let's just realized I probably shouldn't do that during a live stream since I'm revealing email addresses. Oh well, I'll have to go back in and blank that out. And now we are on to the grand prize of the Cold Steel Ultimate Hunter in orange. So yeah, let's do that. Let's get to the giveaway thread. We're at 6:07 p.m. Post number 41. Oops. Post number 41 should be on page 2. Nope, page 3. Snowboarder 202. So 41 SNWBRDR 202 wins the grand prize of the Cold Steel Ultimate Hunter in orange. So that's awesome. That's cool. Awesome. So he should be happy with that. It's a cool knife. Apparently people say he's a good dude. Unwise Fool says, hey, he's a good guy. So, hey, I'm glad to hear it's going to a good person. So I guess that leaves us with the live stream prize pack, which this week, again, is going to contain a few different items. We have the Condor knife and tool hat. We have the HK Knives sticker. We have the K-Bar sticker. We have a Hogue Knives sticker. We have the ubiquitous SE AH1 Arrowhead that will be given away. Packet of soy sauce out from my desk. Maybe, hey, you know what? We're going to make it a little bit richer. Also throw in a rubber band. And we have the grand prize of the Hobo Juice encrusted AK-47 Flying Falcon gas station knife. You can't buy quality like this, folks. This is something that is going to earn a place in one of your all's homes. Maybe on the mantle, maybe in the scrapbook, possibly in the trash can. So one of y'all is going to win the AK-47 Flying Falcon knife. So yeah, you may not have won the Cold Steel Ultimate Hunter. You may not have won the Ontario Knife Company Chimera. You may not be lucky enough to have, handguns with silencers or rifles with silencers, but you may have something that very few people, maybe tens of thousands of people, will have: a gas station knife encrusted with hobo juice from bladeforums.com. So let's get this going, folks. I'm gonna get the bladeforums.com logo up here, and we're gonna play some music. So while the music is playing, get your bladeforums.com username into the chat window. Post your username, and if you have not won, if you haven't won a live stream giveaway prize or one of the actual giveaways for the threads, get your username in the channel, and we will do the live stream giveaway. You have 3 minutes and 20 seconds to get your username in, and then we will do the giveaway. So, here we go. All right, so we've got a couple people so far. There we go. A few of y'all coming in. All right, guys, you've got about 2 minutes left to get your username in if you want to win the live stream giveaway prize pack. You thought there would be a parrot in the live stream? Weird. Why would there be a parrot in the live stream? That's kind of bizarre. All right, 1 minute and 30 seconds to get your name in. Oh, to match my avatar. Yeah, no, that's... my avatar is from... There used to be a company called 21st Century Toys that made 1/6 scale action figures, or G.I. Joe style dolls, basically, that had a lot of articulation, and mine was of a... U.S. Army paratrooper. So back in the day, back in the day, I had when we first started the pirate thing, I altered the picture of that to have a pirate hat and a parrot on it. And there you go. That's the story behind my avatar. So yep. All right, folks, you got less than a minute left to get your username in. Get your username in chat if you want a chance to win the live stream. Folks, so far we've got, man, not a lot of y'all eligible this time. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 people, one out of 11 people, chance to win this week on the live stream giveaway prize packs. So yeah. Oh, happy birthday to you, Josh Gordon. Shout out. Yep. Captain Crab Rave 420. Yeah, God, man, that Crab Rave song is still stuck in my head. All right, music is over. So, yeah, the music is done. So let's get to the random name picker here. Even though we have... Random. All right, random name picker. So, even though we have got, right now, we've got 20 plus people on the channel watching the live stream. Only apparently 11 of you are wanting to be doing the live stream prize pack, so I'm guessing another 13 of you all have won in the past, so that'll be cool. when I hit the rerun button, it will pick one of these names. So let's go ahead and do that. Orange Joe 35. Congrats, Orange Joe. Orange Joe 35 is the live stream winner. So, Orange Joe 35, congrats. There you go, man. You win the live stream prize pack. So you get the hobo juice encrusted knife, the hat, the various stickers, packet of soy sauce, a busted rubber, or a completely usable rubber band that is suitable for non-tourniquet use. And yeah, I'll shoot everybody who won PMs on the forum, and we will get this going. In the meantime, again, remember, like and subscribe on the bladeforums.com channel. Make sure you leave a comment down below. Hit the bell notification so that you're notified when we do that. My daughter's jumping for joy that I won. Well, good job, Joe. I'm glad that we made somebody happy today. You may not have gotten a Sebenza, but hey, you get you won some free stuff. So yeah, I'll send you or I'll send everybody PMs who won when the broadcast is over, as soon as I take care of some housekeeping, and we're going to try to get all the prizes out this week. So thank you all for tuning in. Make sure that you enter in for next week's giveaway of the Benchmade Bug Out 535 with the bladeforums.com logo on it. You know, a lot of opportunities for people to win, and make sure that you vote for people that support your rights. Make sure that you support Knife Rights. If you buy on Amazon.com, go to smile.amazon.com and pick kniferights.org as the recipient for a portion of your purchasing dollars, and they will be beneficiaries for what you buy off of Amazon. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for supporting us. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I guess that's about it. You know, thanks for 20 years of supporting the forums, and thanks for those of you who have paid subscriptions. I appreciate it, and thanks for being good members of the community and for nonstop laughs. And we will see you next week for the Benchmade giveaway at 5 p.m. Eastern here on YouTube.com, the Real Blade Forums. And